Hello everyone, and now welcome to Game 3 in the series between Yumiko and Th000. Game 3 taking place here on Twisted Meadows. And the games have been pretty exciting even though Yumiko has a 2-0 lead. Now, Yumiko displaying textbook in Game 1, using that slow human advantage with towers. And in Game 2, was just able to shut down everything that Th000 was trying to do. So not all that effective, and we'll see whether or not Yumiko has found the answer to Th000's human or night elf matchup against humans. Anyways, it looks as though we are going to be getting in some sort of night elf hero as the Altar of Elders is down. Th000 spawning as the purple human, night elf in the top left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Yumiko is spawning, or has spawned, as the gray human player. So this is night elf versus human once more, and I am waiting to see how these players will respond and react. Militia of Yumiko has scouted in the correct direction and may be able to aggro creeps. That is always a huge benefit if he's able to pull that militia over and then call creeps to try and take down this Ancient of War before it is ready. Militia is going to be walking inside here, gathers sight, knows what's going on, and now pretty much sees that there is a warden coming in. What will we see? Most likely a scout farm being placed down just beyond range of the Tree of Life and in a very annoying location, as the peasant will not take any damage right there. Meanwhile, Whisk going to be coming up, going to be doing a little bit of scouting, and it will spot, yes, where Yumiko has in fact spawned. Nothing too out of the ordinary with this spawning location or the builds. Perhaps we'll see an arcane vault and then 2 additional buildings here. Always want to make sure that units cannot run inside. Also, I am expecting an arcane sentry tower to be placed down momentarily, as the archer is now running over. What is this archer doing? I'm not 100% sure, but the archer is just running around there, and hair bouncing up and down, waiting to get away. Footmen trying to chase up, will not be able to do any of that. All right, let's take a look. Warden is off here, ready to go. Perhaps it will try to hunt down this footman, as we do see militia creeping of this 533 creep camp. It looks like it will be sheer denial as the warden now makes its way in. This is not your typical strategy or setup at all. Warden going in, taking down 1 peasant already. Now looking to get some more damage on more units, as the warden now backing off here. There is another kill there on a water elemental, up to 67 experience already. And the Archmage has lost just a bit. All right, what's going to be happening next? There is another Shadow Strike. Oh, nope, getting taken down by his own Archmage there. Both sides still fighting it up, but this Warden cannot really afford to trade damage here, as another Shadow Strike onto that Archmage. Archmage already down to, 220 hit points compared to 148. Both sides suffering a lot of damage, as the Archmage is still getting haunted by that Shadow Strike. All right, that Shadow Strike, will it take it below 200? No, it will not, as the Archmage is going to be regenerating more hit points. Ancient of Wonders has been constructed right next to that farm. Perfect place for it, in order to take down that scout farm without really investing any time. Triple Moonwells coming in from Th000, and I like this follow-up play by Th000. Th000 realized and knows that he needs to get a lot of hit points. So what does he do? He grabs a Clarity Potion, gets some Moonwell, and then is going to go ahead and make his way out in just a moment here. There should be a fair number of archers if he was training the entire time. No, he was not, as there is a second Ancient of War down over here. All right, what is this Ancient of War doing? It is going to eat its way through the trees, as the Archer and Warden now going to make its way over and try. Is it going to eat its way through the trees? Yes, it is. There it goes. There's the long distance boulder. As the battle is now raging on, we can see that there is a footman right here, and Yumiko does have a couple of units right there as well. Oh, Yumiko picks up the Troll Shadow Priest. A huge denial there. The early game healer has been taken away, and now the Archmage is making its way over. All right, Archmage. Water Elemental coming in. Scout Farm still getting beat down by that Ancient of Wonders, as the Archer now looking, or the Archmage and the Archers are battling it out with that Warden alongside. Warden still sitting at level 1, not quite at level 2. Finally gets to level 2. Perhaps we'll be able to get away here in just a moment, trying to get some damage onto those footmen, as the Ancient of War trying to stay alive. It is not going to work, absorbing a lot of damage. There is a Shadow Strike. Another footman gets taken down, and now going after that Troll Shadow Priest. Warden Is it going to be able to finish it off? Does it have blink? I don't know. This is all so incredibly dangerous, as the Warden could perhaps get off another Shadow Strike, chase down some more units here. Archer now trying to slip by as well. Going to be walking and running straight through. Oh, there is that Shadow Meld, as the Archmage knows what's to do. It is going to, nope, it is not. It is going to go after another Archer, so double dust of appearance. And these units do need to get out of here. The Archmage is just going to come back with dust. And that is a huge mistake. Th000 needs to perhaps make a move back. What is going on here? Dust of Appearance has been purchased, as we now see the Footman, who has aggroed some more units here. And now the Ancient of War taking more damage. Oh, Yumiko is being such the tricky hobbits. Able to just stop whatever Th000 is trying to do. And Yumiko is in a bit of a pickle now. He is down in terms of creeping. He really wanted to be higher level up with that Warden. The Archmage has destroyed not only one, but will destroy 2 Ancients of War. And all he really has is this Tree of Life here, and perhaps Ancients of Lore coming in. No, a Hunter's Hall. And we are still at Tree of Life. Th000 has no production buildings at all. He's going to be relying on this mercenary camp for all of his units. As you can see that the Warden has come over and is going to attempt to take down Yumiko's. Oh, there it is. Th000 comes in and takes down Yumiko's unit there. Is the Warden perhaps going to get a Fan of Knives? There's a Shadow Strike. And there is Yumiko's last Footman, low hit point Footman, trying to get away. We could see another Shadow Strike here in just a moment. There it is. And Th000 getting some easy early kills now, hoping to turn things around. Let's see, it is level 2 versus level 2. Footmen do have defend, but they realize they cannot chase or catch up whatsoever. Coming out of defend to take down that Archer. Meanwhile, Warden, Archers, and Troll Berserkers now making their way off to the north. Troll Shadow Priest is now healing off over here, as we still see another Ancient of War being constructed. Th000 with 4 Moonwells at the front of his base. What is this Warden looking to do? Heading off to the north. He's going to go ahead and try to creep out this creep camp. The Tree of Life is not yet done. Meanwhile, coming down over here, what is happening? It looks as though this is a mass tower rush. All right. Lumber Mill is already in play. Warden going to go ahead and finish that off there. Gets to level 3. Needs to perhaps get some more Moonwell juice. Moonwells are not full. And that is going to be a very sad day. Moonwells are not full. And if the Warden is not careful and tries to engage, she is going to have some problems, as there is a massive army of an Archmage and Militia coming in. Ivory Tower is already being placed down. There you go. Ancient of War finally done. Finally get some armor. And the Warden now needs to clear out some of those Footmen. All right, Yumiko does come in with a Goblin Tinker, a rather tanky hero already, as the Warden now still comes in and perhaps going to try to engage a bit more. All right, all of these towers will get taken down. There's the Clockwork, there's the Pocket Factory from that Goblin Tinker. And let's see, the Footmen will get taken down here. Warden needs to get a little bit more Moon Juice, and it looks like it will get some more Moonwell Juice here in just a second. Yes, gonna go ahead and pick up a little bit more. There is another Fan of Knives, but Th000 just getting pressured so quickly, so early on. What is the follow-up play going to be? A guard tower now going to get canceled here. There are plenty of guard towers off over here, though, as the Troll Berserkers are trying to hide behind the lines here. Warden forced to use a Nightstone, or excuse me, Moonstone, in order to get more Moon Juice into those Moon Wells. All right, Warden still engaging here. Goblin Tinker trying to fight back. Oh, Goblin Tinker going to go straight up against that Troll Berserker. However, Tinker quickly uses a Potion of Healing. Is it going to fall? Yes, it does, and the Warden gets an early kill there. Level 3 finally on the Archmage. Level 3 on the Warden already. Perhaps going to get to level 4 in just a moment. Very close to level 4. Needs to take down a Peasant or two, and then perhaps get some more Clarity Potions. All right, Th000's Ogre Mauler going to get taken down. This is not good. The Ogre Mauler, the Clockwork Goblins, yes, and it does get taken down. Archmage now sitting at 3.5. It was at 2 just moments ago, as the Warden needs to figure out a way to deal more damage. All right, level 4 now on the Warden. Double Clarity Potions, but no way to finish off all of these towers here. And this is just a sad day for Th000. It looks as though Th000 is going to be losing 2 straight games to Yumiko unless he can get these Glaive Throwers out and combat all of these guard towers. Ancient of Wonders is uprooted, only 450 hit points. And you can take a look here. That Water Elemental wants to get that Warden, and there you have it. The Glaive Throwers are finally out. and the Warden is going to be able to get a little bit of damage here. Shadow Strike onto the Archmage. Archmage taking a bit of damage there. Peasants. Wisp now repairing the Glaive throwers, popping out of that gold mine in just the right moment as the Mud Golem slows down the Warden here. All right, let's see what's going to happen. The Glaive throwers need to start taking down these guard towers. Warden needs to perhaps protect those guard towers, or protect those the Glaive throwers from those footmen. This is going to be rather painful here, and there is still more mining going on. Let's see what's going to happen. There is also this Tree of Life sitting off over here. Hardly any gold. This is not looking good, as we can see that this one particular Glaive thrower is now backing off. Repairing still happening as another round of Glaive throwers have popped out. All right, there's the Abolish Magic, and it looks like the Water Elemental will get taken down. And now a last Moonwell has been taken down. 33 over 30. We are supply blocked, and those Glaive throwers cannot take down these guard towers fast enough. All right, a bit of splash damage hitting some of those peasants. The lower hit point peasant trying to back off here. It looks like it will be able to do exactly that. More damage being had. As you can see, those Glaives just taking down all of those guard towers in just a second. There you go. There goes one guard tower. Second guard tower may come down in just a moment. More Moonwells being constructed in the backfield. This Hunter's Hall, very, very low on hit points, perhaps needs to get repaired. As you can see, the Water Elemental is just trying to run amok inside this base. All right, it looks as though the Water Elemental is not going to be able to finish it off. Another Clockwork Goblin does get taken down, as there are plenty of Glaive throwers, currently 5, fighting back. Another Clockwork Goblin going to get taken down. Perhaps the Pocket Factory will get taken down. No, the Hunter's Hall is finally down, and no more Glaive throwers, as he was supply blocked and unable to train any longer. New Goblin Tinker now just shaking off that Shadow Strike. One Arcane Tower still off over here. Double Troll Shadow Priest coming in. And what is happening next? These Pocket Factories not falling fast enough, apparently. As you can see that all of these Clockwork Goblins just keep on getting taken down, but it is not focusing down the Pocket Factory at all. Warden, with a whole bunch of potions, isn't going to be able to win this fight all by her lonesome self. If there had to be a hero to do it, it would be the Warden. Perhaps one of the strongest heroes in the game once he gets to level 6, though, and we have not seen that happen just quite yet. Arcane Tower will fall, and with the last of these two towers gone, Th000 will have defeated, or at least beat, the Tower Rush at tier 2, but at what cost? Th000 sitting at level 4 with that Warden, a whole bunch of Glaive throwers, which are not very impressive at all when you are going up against a large group of footmen. We are at Tree of Ages. We are now trying to construct an Age of Wonders, perhaps getting up a panda, so the Fan of Knives panda, in order to deal with all of those footmen. That may be enough there. All right, let's see. Noel is going to get taken down. What's going on over here? This Tree of Life not doing anything at all, as the Warden sitting at level 4, getting closer and closer to level 5, and now pops another Clarity Potion. All right, so far no Moonwells. Ancient of War is now trying to reposition themselves here, as the Warden now makes her way forward into the field. Supply 33 over 40. Warden now makes her way over here, loses that Clarity Potion bonus, unfortunately. And what is that Warden going to look to do? Buy Boots of Speed, and then perhaps try and do a bit of harassment. There is an Arcane Tower, though. That's going to be more than enough to cover any sort of damage, as we now see the Glaives coming over to take down all of these Ogre Warriors. All right. Wow, I've never seen creeping quite like this, but the Glaives may actually take down all of these units. You can see that they have super long range, able to deal so much damage there. No splash damage, though, as we are going to see a bit of an engagement. Still more damage being dealt, as the Glaive Thrower is creeping out pretty effectively. Let's see what's going to be happening here. Meanwhile, down here, we are getting level 4 on the Archmage. We can see a Goblin Zeppelin now in the air. Goblin Tinker, level 3. So level 4, level 3 versus just a solo level 5. The Ogre Magi most likely will get taken down here after a reveal. So Yumiko knows exactly what is going on. All right, double Boots of Speed. Not exactly the item that Th000 was looking for. Actually, not good at all. as the Warden now tries and figures out where she is going to be traveling. All right, movement speed is very fast. Where is she going to go? What is she going to be able to do? Can she make any very strong plays? Perhaps get a potion of lesser invulnerability instead? Nope, potion of invisibility. So potion of invisibility now purchased, so we could have a hidden fan of knives use. Meanwhile, coming back around, Glaives, five Glaive throwers, and the Ancient of War is now trying to fend this off. Oh, Goblin Sappers come in, but 2 of the Goblin Sappers have been taken down. In comes the Goblin Shredder as there is going to be a snipe onto the Tree of Ages. This is a huge play as the Wisp are now desperately trying to repair. This could be bad. Th000 does not have enough to really come back from this. All of the Wisp now pretty much in trouble. Goblin Zeppelin, did it pick up units? Yes, gonna pick up some units as the Glaive Thrower is now trying to fight back here. There's a fan of knives, but I don't know what it hit as there is just magic immune units all over the place in those mud golems. All right, Goblin Zeppelin picking up the units one at a time. Very smart play there. Another second fan of knives comes across. It looks as though the Tree of Ages and the Ancient of Wonders trying to beat down all of these footmen. And where is that Goblin Zeppelin going to go? Goblin Zeppelin down to 77 hit points. Will it survive? Yes, it looks like it will. As the Warden is still nearby. The Warden coming after those units. Shadow Strike onto the Tinker. The Tinker may get taken out here. This could be very bad. What's happening over here? Goblin Zeppelin with a whole bunch of low hit point units. And the Warden is gonna just come on strong here. Perhaps a Shadow Strike again. Oh, no blink. What's going on here? That Goblin Tinker was ripe for the picking, except for the fact that it has plus 12. Plus 12 Belt of Giant Strength. Coming back over, you see, oh, the Sappers. The Sappers, I believe, were able to take down that building there, and now it is going to be 1-1. Tree of Ages has gone down, and that Clockwork Goblin takes down an Ancient of War. Talk about the straw that broke the camel's back. A little Clockwork Goblin going hi-ya, taking down and cutting down a massive tree. Water Elemental is now finishing off a Troll Shadow Priest there, and I believe those options are now limited 16 to 20. A huge play, and all the Warden can do is say, you know what, if I got to level 6 I would be extremely strong, but I am not. All right, Water Elemental looks like it will get taken down. Oh, Troll Shadow Strike onto the Goblin Tinker as the Warden now trying to fight off this massive or this decent sized army here. What's going to be happening? There's a fan of knives, but the Troll Shadow Priest has been picked up. Now, what was that? A Shadow Strike now coming down. Both heroes sitting inside, and all this can really do is just more fan of knives, but the Goblin Zeppelin is not suffering any damage whatsoever. Warden looking to perhaps use a potion of health and a potion of mana. Can perhaps survive from this, but I don't believe so, and I do believe Yumiko is going to take the game here. You can see, oh, Goblin Tinker comes down to drop down a Pocket Factory and then hides back up. Water Elemental could be coming in from the Archmage as well. Damage presence without ever really standing in the line of fire as Yumiko simply retreats and returns home, getting into castle. More Moonwells being placed down. All right. It looks as though the Entangled Gold Mine may get taken down here. Wisp now desperately trying to repair. Is it going to be enough? Oh, the Goblin Tinker comes in and comes out, and the Clockwork Goblin still spelling a lot of problems. Th000 trying to save this one Troll Berserker, as you can see the Tree of Life joining in on the festivities, trying to take down more units. Still, this one Goblin Zeppelin still has a clear and present danger threat here inside. Once this gold mine is gone, that is pretty much going to be lights out for Th000. He cannot afford to lose this. And the Clockwork Goblins are also taking down those Wisp as well. Only down to 3 Wisp here. Are we going to see a fan of knives trying to take down the Pocket Factory? And what is happening here? Moonwells are completed, but Goblin Sapper now coming in. Oh, the Goblin Sapper could finish off the gold mine. No, it could even finish off the Tree of Life down to 328 hit points. It is now in danger of falling. The Warden has no more has enough mana, but can't really take down all of these units quickly enough. Wisp trying to repair, but the Clockwork Goblins, once they explode, do deal damage as well. Warden needs to come back around. Perhaps get some Moonwells and then head back inside again. And Th000 down to 250 hit points on his last building, not giving up. Warden now trying to come over and chase What is going to be coming into play here? All right. Archmage now being healed up. We can see Wisp off over here as well. Warden coming into play. And what is happening next? Warden now going to make its way inside. Perhaps try to take down a couple of units. No. Staff of Teleportation. No real way to stun her. And she does get away. But at what cost? What's going to be happening here? Warden is slow. And is now going to try and get healed back up by this Troll Shadow Priest. Alright. Warden in a bit of a pickle. What can she really do? Except buy a whole bunch of items and hope that it is enough. And this Troll Shadow Priest needs to heal the Warden and not the Troll Berserker. I guess Troll love there, healing the Berserker instead of healing the Warden. Alright, double Goblin Zeppelins, 2 Goblin Shredders. Are we even using anything from Tier 3? The Goblin Shredders gonna be very, very effective at taking down units in just a second. I can't believe I'm actually seeing a double dropship drop in WarCraft 3. There goes the Wisp. And now, what is happening next? The Zeppelin's gonna do a quick flyby and then drop up straight underneath all of these units here. And it looks as though the Zeppelins will be landing. Oh, nope, not quite yet. They are not yet quite landing. What is going on? We are now going into the Paladin as the 3rd hero. Alright, so the Paladin wants to join in on the fight. And Yumiko just wants to make sure that none of his heroes fall ever. Alright, let's take a look. It looks as though Yumiko is ready to land with these Zeppelins. What's going to be happening here? There it goes. All the units have landed off Goblin Shredder, Goblin Tinker, and now here's what may be the final battle. Level 4 on the Goblin Tinker. That double belts of giant strength, just absolutely stupendous on that Goblin Tinker, making him a nasty, nasty tanky hero. All right, what's going to be happening next? Staff of Teleportation trying to get back off to the north. Is it going to be enough? I do not believe so. Too many Goblin Shredders, though, with not enough resources to really fend off the attack. And I believe the GG will be coming in. 3 straight victories for Yumiko over Th000. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.